Well, I mean, Harvey Weinstein just settled his civil suits for $44 million. $44 million. God damn.
And is any nut worth that?
No.
Like, I don't care, you put all the nuts that you've ever had in your lifetime, put them all together and one big super nut. And you know what I mean? And woo, is it worth $44 million for that super nut that you got? From all the bras that you knocked down and all that, was it worth it? Hell fucking no, it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, 44 million, I mean, I don't know whether he has that liquid or not. Probably not. I had heard that he was kind of in financial trouble leading up to all this shit because of all the legal bills.
But he's been involved with so many big movies and has, producer credits and all of that. I would think that 44 million is something that he can get. It'll hurt him now, but I don't think he's going to be broke after paying that.
I mean, listen.
He's not going to be on the bread line. He's not going to be getting welfare after he pays $44 million.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, people know, people who are money makers will always find a new place to make money for someone. L.A. Reid had to leave Epic Records as the CEO, so he goes and starts his own label soon afterwards, and now... Yellow Beezy's on his label and he's doing great.
Yeah, but no, first of all, that's not true because there are people that are money makers because people are making money off of them. There's been plenty of boxers, who were money makers in their prime, and then after their fucking career is over, they're not making money no more and they die.
No, right. No, but what I mean is that if you can continue to generate money based on your skill set, there will be someone that will come in and say, okay, cool, let's partner together, let me finance you so I can make some money off of you. Now, if you're a boxer that can no longer box, yeah, no one's gonna fuck with you. But if you're a Weinstein or an L.A. Reid or somebody of that caliber that could generate projects that make millions of dollars, someone's gonna say, okay, that's the past. Don't do it again. Let's start a new company.
I don't know if it's always that cut and dry for my people, but in theory, that's how it should be.
L.A. Reid.
That's
Perfect
one
example.
person you're naming. You keep going back to L.A. Reid. I don't know if you can name a list of black people.
Let's think. Let's think someone who got shamed publicly somehow and went back and started making started making money again. Let me think.
Is Isaiah Washington back on right now?
The older Isaiah Washington?
The actor Isaiah Washington, who called somebody a faggot on his show, and then
him.
They crucified him, and is he back on top? Is he back on something like the level of the show what they took him off of?
There's the whole Jason Mitchell thing that's happening right now.
And he's still just as good as an actor as he always was.
Yeah, I mean, Jason Mitchell just got kicked off of The Chi.
Exactly.
A great show, by the way.
Great show.
And I honestly can't really imagine the show without him because he is such a central character in that show. It just doesn't really make sense to have The Chi without him. That might topple the whole show. I feel like
he was like an up-and-coming black actor,
Yeah, well, he played Eazy-E in the NWA
did play
movie.
Eazy-E.
Good actor. I don't know, man. Like I said, I mentioned L.A. Reid.
Right, and that's all you can mention.
That's all I can mention.
But I could have mentioned several white people. Robert Downey Jr., fucking...
Mel Gibson,
fucking shit. Donald Trump. like that motherfucker bounced back and then look, he's president now.
He's president now, yeah. Yeah, man. Who knows? Strange world we live in. But anyways, Lord Jamar,
yes,
always
sir.
A pleasure. Keep doing your thing. Make sure you check out the Yard I Mean podcast. Godcast,
whoa.
I mean.
You're not I mean.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, let it roll out your tongue. You're not
I mean.
Well,
the Bay Area version is Yada I mean.
Right. And I mean, we could talk about that because a lot of people in the Bay think I stole it from Mac Dre and them, and I didn't. But I have so much respect for the Bay. So, sidebar, shout out to the Bay, Keep the Sneak, Mac Dre. But we were saying, you know what I mean, on the East Coast. Maybe they were saying it in a certain way, and now it's kind of got smushed together. But I swear I did not take that and try to like jack some West Coast slang and not give them their propers. But I'm going to acknowledge that, yes, they do say that out in the Bay. Shout out to my people from the Bay.
Well, you know, being from the Bay, the Bay is just kind of very sensitive when it comes to that type of thing.
Right.
Because there's been so many, you know, for show, for sheezy, hella. There's been so many terms.
Oh, and I know that I know hella and all that, where that came. Dank.
Yeah.
All of that comes from the Bay. Yeah. I ain't never heard
Is,
that nowhere else.
Yeah.
But shit like, you know
so
what I mean?
many...
Come on, we niggas say that.
Yeah.
New York niggas been saying that.
Yeah, like I'm looking, I just looked it up, you know, just online, you know, good looks, cutty for show, swoop, fucks with, yada I mean, slaps. All these terms started in the Bay and were adopted on a larger scale basis, and the Bay doesn't always get credit for that. So you have to understand that when you come up with something that does sound similar to a Bay Area term, Bay Area people, they've had it happen to them so many times that they're going to be very defensive about it.
I get it. Well, I'm just saying I didn't do that. I'm not doing that to you, Bay Area. That's all I got to say about that. I love the Bay. Shout out Oakland, Richmond, San Fran, all of that. I know what time it is.
All that, Matteo, all that. And being from the Bay, man, I appreciate you saying that, you know. And, you know, I've always represented the Bay. I've done a lot of Bay Area interviews. I've done a lot of Bay Area projects like The American Gangster on Mac Dre and the Ghost Ride the Whip documentary. That people know where I come from and what I've put a lot of my time into. I appreciate you saying that. And everyone from the Bay, man, don't give Jamar a hard time. It's respectful. Make sure you watch the Godcast.
The You're Not a Mean Godcast.
You're Not a Mean podcast. Until next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace.